Hello everybody, welcome to the wonders of the 1997 Real Grid season. Here we are in Melbourne, the Williams on the front row, Michael Schumacher and David Coulthard behind. There they are, all the way off the grid except for the Lola of Vincenzo Sospiri, who is out before he's even crossed the line to start the race. And Coulthard is having a look at Schumacher as they come out of turn one. So DC not quite able to make that, but so they are as they started on the grid. Villeneuve leading Frentzen, Michael Schumacher third, then it's Coulthard, Irvine and Hakkinen, all about Williams, Ferrari and McLaren in that top six. But behind them I think things are getting interesting. We'll have a little look back in a little while to see how they are all standing. But at the moment Villeneuve still leading as they come down towards the end of the first sector here, and Coulthard trying to have a look at Schumacher. They're all jostling around for position, no serious attempts at taking a place. Look, here is Herbert in seventh. Then it's Berger actually, who has got ahead of a Lacey. Panis has had a very poor start, dropping down 3 places. Berger comes forward too, and Frentzen having a look at his teammate. He was very close to him there, Villeneuve just holding him up. And they go round the curve, and Villeneuve still leading Frentzen, Schumacher and Coulthard. And they appear to be the guys who are really in the battle. Frentzen is keen to prove that replacing Damon Hill with him was worthwhile, and he's looking to have a go to prove that already, but he's a little bit wide out of that turn, and Michael Schumacher now gets to have a look, but Coulthard is also close to Schumacher, so Schumacher has got to watch both ahead and behind here in this race, and that means that Michael has got a lot more work to do than just focusing on overtaking Frentzen. If he just had that to focus on, maybe he would already be up into second position. But I mean, McLaren, nobody expected McLaren to be that comfortably in the top 6, while Benetton are struggling at the lower reaches of the top 10. But here comes Frentzen again, and Frentzen wants to take a move. This is already a lap into the 2-lap race here in Melbourne, up to 5% race goals, and Schumacher now having a peak. Finally, with Coulthard having been dropped a little bit, it would appear, Schumacher having a go, but Villeneuve is the one who continues to lead, and Frentzen is there. Schumacher looking to come down the outside. I don't think he's going to find much change from Williams there, and he doesn't. Coulthard trying to close in again, but there's everyone. Look, that's the Lacey. It's off, and jeanalesi, well, he was desperate to get in front of his teammate Berger, but I think we're hearing it as the brakes that let him down, so maybe not all on a Lacey there, but still a very rash move, and it's ended up in the gravel. Jeanalesi out of the Australian Grand Prix, but Benetton will be very disappointed. Only 8th and 9th before they even got to that point, and now only 8th, and the second car is out. So we have half a lap to go, and no change in the top 6. They are still as they were. Hakkinen is dropping back off of them now, and Irvine's starting to drop back as well. We really are in a 4-way battle for what could be the lead and podium positions here. Frentzen went to have another look at Villeneuve, where he was stronger than him, but again he's slow out of there, runs a little bit wide, and again it's given Schumacher a chance to come at him. We are closing towards the end of the race, and Michael Schumacher did take that second place, and I think there's a little bit of contact there. They were so close, but no damage done. Schumacher is not taking no for an answer now. He's not got long left. Will he have a dive down into here? I don't think he can quite do it, and Coulthard is having a little peek behind, but Coulthard isn't exactly in the position to do it either. So Villeneuve has survived. Frentzen wasn't able to attack Villeneuve too much because he had his hands full of Michael Schumacher, and it's going to enable Jacques Villeneuve to capitalise on pole position and win the Australian Grand Prix to open 1997 in the best possible way. Heinzharaldfrentzen finishes in second. Then it is Michael Schumacher, David Coulthard, Eddie Irvine and Mika Hakkinen. So just 3 teams taking up those points places here in Melbourne. I wonder how this season's going to go. Benetton will need to reach back. Johnny Herbert, a very impressive 7th on the grid, but due to how strong the top 3 teams were, he wasn't able to build on that during the race. He stays where he started. So what an interesting race to start, and Villeneuve will obviously lead the championship with that. Frentzen, reasonable start to his Williams career, backing up his teammate, and that's all you can expect him to do really at this stage in time. And then Ferrari and McLaren delivering what they could. So there is a Drivers' World Championship. Villeneuve ahead of Frentzen, Schumacher, Coulthard, Irvine and Hakkinen. And then we'll look at the Constructors, which only has 3 teams having scored points. And that is Williams very comfortably on 16, Ferrari are way behind on 6, and McLaren on 4. Be interesting to see how this pans out. Are these 3 teams going to dominate? Will anybody else get a look in? Well, all I can say now is thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Subscribing is free and it really helps the channel out. And also, more than happy to chat to you on comments as well. So if you'd like to leave a comment, feel free to do so. I will see you guys soon. Until next time, take care.